Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna try to create a simple landing page using a bricks builder, of course, and I'm gonna use a Figma file as a design reference. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is let's make sure that I'm using a temp child, since I will use its CSS style to customize something. Okay, this is the active theme, it's brick child theme, and I'm gonna make sure that I have set the option as I need. Post type is page right. Gutenberg data, I don't really like to use the Gutenberg feature, so I'm gonna disable as it default. SVG upload, yes, that's good, and I'm gonna disable this thing related to the CEO, since most of my project is using third-party plugins CEO, such as yoast or rangmat or other plugins. And yeah, I will enable this, but for now I'm gonna leave it default, disable. But maybe after the web is finished, I'm gonna enable this to create a custom image size for each element that using image. And let's go to the builder access. Code execution is allow. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the template and I'm gonna leave it default. Builder tab is toolbar for preview, yeah, and I'm gonna make sure that the preview is open in new tab, and I'm gonna leave it default. Element action, yeah, I need this to speed up my process to sort, to view which element that I'm working on. Wrap element to the block, yeah, since I think almost of my wrapper should be 100% width. And for performance, I'm gonna disable emoji, and there is no videos, or I will not embed any HTML code, so I'm gonna disable that. Disable Google Font. Yeah, I think I will gonna download the font and serve it from my local host. Disable lazy loading. I'm gonna leave it default. And yeah, I'm gonna check this, since I will not run any jQuery code older than version 109. Okay, and yeah, the best thing is using the external file, since what I found is the size of the CSS will reduce about 40 kilobyte if I choose the external file, but you need to regenerate every time you make a change on the builder. Let's say you add a new element and add some customization to that, and you need to regenerate. Click the regenerate button here, and it's kinda took more time. So for develop the page, for the developing process of the page, I'm gonna choose this first, and after the web is done, I'm gonna change to the external file. Okay, and the API key, I'm gonna leave it blank. Yeah, that's all for the setting. Let's save. And let's take a look here. Let's see. There is no guide style on this Figma, so it's kind of hard since we need to inspect each element, like here you can see the font family, the weight, the font weight, the font size, the margin, bottom, line height, and everything. The property of the element, and let's see, the first thing I'm gonna do is I will create a global style for each kind of element. Let's start by knowing the width of the page, the width of the container page. So I think it's use 1140 pixel. Okay, let's make sure that, oops, yeah. Let's create something like this, and yeah, I think the container size is except this one. What is this? I think this is slider. There is a button, the next button and the previous button, and we have a pagination here. And yeah, this image is somehow out from the container. Okay, so I'm gonna set the container max width to this value. Let's create, since this is a landing page, I will not use the header. I will not create the header and footer as separate page, as separate section, but I will create the footer and header inside the page. Now let's say a landing page. Oops. Better change my permalink. Okay. And let's edit with bricks the page that I created before. And let's go to the setting, theme style. Oops, I have created, I had a theme style. Okay, but there is no default setting from the bricks framework, the theme style that I created before, so it's okay. Let's delete it first. Okay, So we're gonna add a new theme style and just rename it to the landing page. Vir2 and create. Condition, I'm gonna make this theme style apply to entire website. And the general is white, yeah, that's good. The color, we're gonna set it later. Content also, we're gonna go to the container and set the max width to something like this and the width to 100%. And I'm gonna create a padding. I will use RAM, but before I put the value here, so for the right 1 RAM, the left 1 RAM, I should set the HTML font size base. I'm gonna use 100%, and here the body, I'm gonna use the 16 pixel for the base font. Alright, so the 1 RAM will become a 60, equivalent to a 16 pixel. So this container is 1140 pixel with 1 RAM margin, 1 RAM padding left and padding right. Then let's see, what should I do now? I'm gonna download the font since this text is using Rubik font family. I think all the text element is using the same font family. It's Rubik, yeah, I think that's Rubik. Okay, it's Rubik, yeah, all the text using Rubik as a font family. So I'm gonna go to Google Font, and search for Rubik. I think this one, right? Rubik. There is no Rubik, other Rubik font family. Yeah. Oops. Okay. So let's download the font. And where is the Rubik? Where is the Rubik file? Eh? Okay, we have one here. So we're gonna just extract and Where is the Rubik folder? Where are you here? Oh, it's the light, medium, regular, semi-bold. So let's see the font weight variant that we need to apply to every text in this Figma. The first thing is a 500 weight, so I think it's a medium. Yeah, medium is 5th. Let's add the font file through our custom font menu. So add new, and let's say it's Rubik, and I wanna keep it on order. So there is a 400, 500, 700, 400, 700, 400, 500, and 500 for, oops, it's 400, 7, oops, yeah, I think there are only 3 variant of font weight. The 400 is regular, the 500 is medium, and the 700 is bold. So let's add a normal first, medium, and bold. Click edit, and we're gonna upload the font file. Upload and select the file. It's 400, so it should be regular. And for the 500, it should be medium. And for the 700, it should be a bold. Where is the bold here? All right. Is there any WOFF type on the folder? I think no. No, it's okay. I'm gonna use the TTF. Okay, we have the font variant, and just publish. Okay, let's see. And let refresh the builder. And let's see if our custom font is loaded. Font family, we have custom font Rubik, and we have the 3 variant of size. That's good. And yeah, that's working, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna, since the text is using Rubik, so I'm gonna set the body font to Rubik as default, and font weight to regular, and I'm gonna leave it for right now. And what should I do next is The font size is using pixel, and there is only 2 variant, or maybe 3. Nope. The 2 variant of font size, and I think I'm gonna use the 40 pixel as a heading 1, and for this I'm gonna use heading 2 and 35 pixel. So this is 35 pixel, but we need of 6 variant, since the heading tag is from heading 1 to heading 6, right? To h1, h6. So I will make a little change to the font size scheme. I'm gonna make it myself. There is the website that do that. It's a type-scale.com. Here you can generate the font size variant, so you can use it on your CSS. And I think it's kind of cool, since we can use a scale type. If we choose one, and maybe I will quit here, and we can actually add more variant, but I think I'm gonna use the major third. So let's reset first. So this is the font, the best font size, and I use 16 pixel. So 1 rem is a 16 pixel, and I think I'm gonna use this, the major third scale. And let's change to Rubik. Where is the Rubik here? Okay, let's change the font weight to 400. Yeah, I think that's good. And so I'm gonna use this variant as my heading size. This is for heading 6, heading 5, heading 4, heading 3, heading 2, and I need one more variant to use as heading 1. Okay, this is looking good. So let's go to the CSS file on the temp child. The first thing is I'm gonna use a variable, CSS variable. And let's create something like for h6, h4, h5, oops, h3, h2, and h1. Oops. Where is the h4? Okay, this. Then I'm gonna just copy the size here. I'm using rem, so I'm gonna copy this thing, this value. This is for my heading 1, and this is for my heading 2, and this is for my heading 3. Let's copy all. Oops. Let's create a comment. It's heading system. Yes, name it like this, and I'm gonna add more. Oh, I think I'm gonna use text size. Oops. Text size. Right. Heading size. Text size. And I'm gonna create something like text light. Oh, text S for small. Text X S for extra small. So here is this is our base, so I'm gonna use the value smaller than that as my text small. Oops. Then go to the second one. I'm gonna use this value for my extra small, and I don't think I need more font size variant, but I think I will leave it like that. And yeah, okay, let's go for creating a line height. Let's line height a variable. Okay, line height S for small, line height M for medium one, and line height L for a large one. So let's see here. This is the preview of the font size. So this is the H1, H2, H3 until H5, I think. Let's create the grab CSS, and here the body, the default line height to use on the body or use on the default element is 1075. So I'm gonna use this as maybe a medium. All right, let's use this as a medium. And the line height for heading is 103. So I'm gonna make it as a line height small variable, and I'm gonna create just custom for L. I think I can use this value. Yeah, of course I can. So I'm gonna just something like this. This is for the variable for my line height. And let's create our for the background color. I think if we create a color variable here, let's see, where is the color? Yeah, we can create variable by using the default feature from bricks. And let's see what the color that I need. So let's start by adding a custom color palette. Let's see the landing page virtual 2 version 2, and let's create. And the first is, I think we need a white color, so I'm gonna oops, it's FFF right here, and let's save it. And what is this color? Right, so the color for heading is here. I got the value. Okay, this is our primary. I think I'm gonna use this color as primary. And what else? Alright, we have a color for a paragraph or for a text. So let's save. And what is other color? Oh, the red one. Okay, save. And we have the light version of our red here. Okay, let's save it. And this is the same blue, and this is the same gray. And this is the same blue. Alright, in case we need a yellow color, I'm gonna just create the color. And I think that's all the color I need. Yeah, you can actually create the light version of each color, since if you want to have something like gradation or transparent or light version, just light version of the color, you can make it here. And let's edit, and I'm gonna rename it to let's write the variable name to white. Oops, why white? Okay, this is my primary, or I'm gonna name it to blue 201, and it's gray 01, red 01. And what is this? Is this a red color? Red maybe 2. And this is for the yellow 01. Oh, why is yellow? It should be yellow here. Okay, let's save it. And let's create our a global style for heading. So I'm gonna use this as I'm gonna create this is, since this is a heading one. Let's create a theme style for heading one. Where is the heading? Typography, and let's see. The weight is 500. Weight is 500, and I think all the heading use a 500 font weight, so I'm gonna choose the 500, and the color should be blue. Alright, I'm gonna leave the font size blank first, since I'm gonna use the CSS variable. So it will look like this. What you are gonna do is you can actually write the style for, let's say, h1, and you just write the custom property, the CSS property for font size, and use the variable here. Just write var, or just write a hyphen and just choose h1, and for h2, and for h3 font size hyphen h3, and it's for h4, h5, h5, why? Okay, it should be like this. h6, font size is hyphen. All right. No, it should be h6. Yep. And for a paragraph, text extra small. I think I'm gonna use the text for text base 1 rem, and paragraph font size is, where's the text base? Okay, and here line height is, so let's create h1, h2, all heading will use a same line height, h5, h6, line height, hyphen, line height s, and for paragraph I'm gonna use a line height variable m. All right. Okay, let's see we should test our element first. Let's say I'm gonna heading maybe h1. Yeah, I should refresh the builder to see the change from the CSS. Okay, So open up your console and let's see. H1 font weight. Alright. The color. Okay, we have used variant and for. Yeah, I think that's working. And let's create our theme style for button. So we know we have a two variant of button. Here is for the large button and this is for the medium button, I think. So let's the button with a half circle rounded border radius has two variation. The background white with a red border and the red background color with a white color font size, white font color. So let's create our theme style. Go to the element button and let's see the font size. This is 16 pixel and so we have a two different font size. Let's button primary, I'm gonna use this as my primary, so let's set the background color to red and font color to white and the font size to let's see, the font size is where is the font size? I think it's using a 16 pixel. Yeah, it's good. I don't need to change the font size, but I think I need to change the font height to a 700. So font weight to wait, oops, yeah, the Rubik and font weight to 700. Alright, and let's see the padding here. It has a 17.5 padding top and padding bottom and 77.5 for a padding left. And why the padding left is different with the padding right? It's kinda, I'm confused a little bit, but this is using pixel. I need to convert it to RAM since I wanna use RAM as my size unit. So I'm gonna open my calculator and see the 17.5 divided by my base font size, it's 16. So it's 101.09 and something like that. It's for a padding top and button. And how about I'm using this scaling font size as my set rule for a padding. So let's create our variable. Let's say it's spacing. Oops. Spacing. And space m space l space xl and hyphen space s. I think I need maybe 5 or 6 variant. Space extra small, something like this, I think. So let's see the Figma file first. And let's see. Since I will using this scaling size, so I will use the closest which a value that is closest to this one. So let's say that this is the 1.09 and the closest is 1 rem. So let's create a maybe for extra effort small, I'm using 1 rem. And for let's see, the padding right and the padding left is 77.5 divided by 16, it's 40.8. I'm gonna see the 40.8 where is. No, so I need to create a new variant by clicking the plus icon above. 49 and this is a 47. I think I'm gonna use this and use this as my extra large, something like this. And let's see other space. So this is our another button. It's 13 pixel and 45 let's see, 45 divided by 16, it's 2.8. 2.8 is, I think I'm gonna use this. Yeah, maybe something like this. And for M here, what is the padding here? It's 50, it's 20. How about this? It's 36. And 36 divided by 16 is, oops, alright, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna see what is the closest value to 2.25 here. the aim as well. Let's leave it here right now. If I need a new variable, I will create a letter. And let's see the button. I think we have a 13. So I think the 13 will go for since it is smaller than 1 rem. So I think I'm gonna use this. Extra small here. And for spacing, I think it's done. So let's see something like this. The button, go to the theme style, go to the button, and go to the we have two button. This is for small and this is for medium or large and medium. Small, medium, large. I think with small and medium. Okay, let's create a small button first, or medium first. Small first. For the padding is I'm gonna use the padding top, padding bottom is here. Just right far and put your variable value. For the bottom, use far. Alright. And don't forget to change the size to the small first. And let's see. Let's reload. And let's go to the small. Where is the small? Far space. All right, and how much? How is what the value of the padding here? Oops, and it's kind of hard. It's 45. And let's see, 45 divided by 16, 2.8. Or do we have a value closer to 2.8? I don't think we have 2.8. It's close to this, so I'm gonna write a new 2. Okay, let's see. Just space. Medium, large. I think I'm gonna use it like this. So I'm gonna change this to the extra large and extra large. Yeah, something like this. Use this space L to where is the padding here? Use far space L, far space L. Okay. Let's see. And let's see the front end. Padding top, yeah. Padding bottom, right. Where is the padding right? Oops, it's wrong. Theme style, button. Yeah, this should be 2 hyphen here. All right, here. primary. Is it? I think this is a secondary. So we are gonna change the button to secondary, and we're gonna change the theme style for the secondary here. Background color to white, and the font size to okay. Not font size but font color, and font size is 16 pixel. Wait, okay, and we can use the font size for text base since it's 16 pixel. All right, and we're gonna see the padding and the border radius is 50 pixel, and let's add a variable border radius border radius I'm gonna for oops, why do I write here this border radius 100 or yeah, it's 100% then. So let's change the okay background. We have a border here, okay, radius. All right, put the far. All right, so let's see the border radius. Okay, it's good, and we can set 1 pixel solid. Oops, the border size. Why? We should not use 100%. Then maybe a 50%. Nope. 43. Nope. 50 pixel. Nah, I think we should use RAM. So let's see. The border is 50 pixel, and let's see. 50 divided by 16 is 3.1, but I'm gonna use the value of here. I'm gonna choose the let's say it's border radius x. It's not x since it's large. I think I need border radius x, oh no, s medium and large. Border radius large. Oops. Here I will use the 3. Okay, heading 2. Okay, here is the for M. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this as border radius m variable. So just put it like this, and let's go change this var border radius m, and let's see what happened. Why? Oh, it's not far. It's far. And here. And oh yeah, I think that's good. Okay, that's a nice button here we have, and we're gonna create I'm gonna create a primary button temp style. So we have done with our secondary, and let's see, we have a 16 pixel, nice, 16 pixel width, and 17. What, let's see, space, I think I'm gonna use this X, and it is close to 17 pixel. So go to my padding, small, medium. Okay, I will use medium. The padding top is var space S, padding bottom. Okay, I'm gonna change to the medium first. And for the padding right and left, I forget the size. It's 70, 0.5 divided by 16. Let's see, we have, do we have 40? Okay, we have space XXL. So let's go to, where is the button primary, button medium. Okay, it's right far, and XXL. Okay, far space XXL. Okay, let's see. Oops, why? Oh, we don't have M. Yeah, it's something like this. Okay, nice. And let's see how much the border radius is 10 pixel. Okay, we have 10, so I think I'm gonna use 10 pixel is more. Is it too small? 10 pixel divided by 16 is 0.6. Okay, is there any 0.6? Yeah, I can use this. Where is the border? See, I think I can use, I can create a new border radius. Might be extra small here. So I will leave it. Just delete it. I don't know if I need a more variant of border radius size. So let's set our border radius for the primary. It's 1, 1, 1. Solid. var. Okay. All right. Great. Font size is 16 pixel. Am I doing something wrong? Is this a 16 pixel? Oh yeah, that's good. That's working fine. And let's create a theme style for our paragraph, since we have a 16 pixel with a 500 font weight, and this is the paragraph for the hero description. Yeah, I think. Oh no. So this weight is 500, of course, because it's bold, but other paragraph using 400 weight, so I think it's default for body. Okay, now we have button here, and what should we go for? Heading 1. Okay, we need to set our heading. So go to where is my heading 1? No, the heading 1 is already set by using CSS, the font, the paragraph, and I think, yeah, let's add a text. Okay, so this is our paragraph, our heading 2, heading 3, all right, heading 4, heading 6. Okay, nah, let's delete all. And I think that's enough for a theme style. We can setting the custom theme style as we progress to adding some element or editing the element. Oops, I forget to add a footer color. So let's add, oh no, yeah, theme style. Where is the color? Primary color. Why using this as a primary color? Let's use this. And yeah, I need to add more color, and let's add it. And the gray, maybe gray 2. Okay, I'm gonna move it to the top, the white, blue, red, here, red, yellow. All right. Let's add a header. It's not actually header since this is only a landing page, but let's create our section container, and let's go to logo and button, and I'm gonna set it to the small, is a secondary. Yeah, but why the border radius small, secondary small? Yeah, the primary should, yeah, okay. Is there anything wrong? No, I guess. Okay, let's see. Do I need to refresh my browser? Yeah, but I think that's good. Yeah, something like that. Go to horizontal row, set a space between. I think I need to refresh first. The button style is not updated. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna change the image to the logo. And let's export this logo to SVG. Okay, and just drag drop and set it, and let's see how much the padding is. 50, so I'm gonna use the closest to divide by 16 pixel. It's 3.1. I'm gonna use the closest. Hey, we have two. Why we have two same value for a different properties? Let's say L. No, I think I will comment out the first, the XL. I'm gonna use the space. So here, let's see here, all the section, I think all the section has a padding top and a padding bottom. And I kinda wanna make the default, okay, the theme style for the element section is something like padding top far, okay, padding bottom far, okay. Yeah, is this right? Yeah, but I think it took so much space. I'm gonna use space and variable. For space and this look better. Okay, second up. Let's change the button text. Yeah, I think that's working. Yeah, something like this. The space is not really big, it's enough, I think. And let's add a new section, container. Do I have set the padding right and the padding? Okay, I have a padding right and padding left. Okay, so far it's good. And let's add block. Oops. Insert block, insert block. Okay, make it horizontal and make spacing to maybe space M or L. I'm gonna use M, I think. The column in a gap. Oops. Oh, something like this. Okay. And let's add a heading one and add a text. Where is the text? I'm gonna pin it, okay, the basic text and the button. Okay, we won't have anything, so let's change to h1 here to, oops, okay, and the button is get started from medium. Okay, something like this. I'm gonna put a gap for each element by 1 rem. So go to the block and column, it's row, var space, oops, okay, and the space, the margin bottom from the text area to the button is kind of big, so I'm gonna should I use 1 rem, 2 rem? I think I'm gonna go by here. So let's set to the P tag. Yeah, something like this. Should I set to S? Okay, let's see. Want anything to be easy with less DFN? Yeah, I want. The max width for a container is kinda smaller. Can I change it to something like 1360? Yeah, I wanna something like more wider, since yeah, maybe something like this. I forget to setting the body colors to this. Nah, yeah, I think something like this. Let's see. Okay, 60 pixel, right? 60 pixel, and let's add I convert the image to the SVG or PNG. I'm gonna use SVG first, see if is it working. SVG, and okay, that's not really bad. Okay, let's see. All right. This is not really good, but I don't know. Let's review if the page has been done, and maybe we can change a couple of things. But I think that's all for today. I will continue on my next videos. And if you have any question or suggestion, please write on the comment box below and I will happy to answer that. Thank you for watching and happy coding.